Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I want to talk about the 40-hour, what is now sometimes more commonly the 50-hour, 60-hour work week. So I've seen this type of tweet, before, but I see it again today. It got me thinking to make a video, just to put it out there, really, the thoughts. But it was along the lines of the working class, the masses, the middle classes. They work 40 hours a week. They have done for 40, 50 years, really. At times even longer. But there was a time before this, under Keynesianism with John Maynard Keynes, famous British economist, who theorised that by today's standards, we would be working 15 hours a week with the rise in technology. And that's logical, really, if you think about it. We've seen a massive increase in our technological capabilities, in our production capacity. So you'd expect that we wouldn't need to work as much as we do, yet we work the same, similar hours, sometimes more, for relatively less as well. You've got to remember, in previous generations, the standard of life was, houses were 3.5x the average annual salary. We're seeing that now go to 6, 7, 8 times. So houses are harder to buy. You're having to have a spouse who is also going to work, so you're having 2 people per household going to work. It used to just be the one that could afford then a family and childcare and a car and a home. This is no longer the case for the working classes, and increasingly for the middle class as well. So the reason of the 40-hour work week, the tweet that I saw, or the social media post that I saw, can't remember if it was on Twitter, said along the lines of, well, that's the point. The point is we are working so that we do not get the time to be politically engaged and politically involved. If we're working 40 hours a week, what are we not doing? Well, we're not thinking about politics. We're not really thinking about systems. We're not thinking about change. We're not thinking about social progress. You're just trapped in survival mode. We are trapped in survival mode with no time to think, no time to question. We don't need to work for 40 hours a week. We have got enough technology that everyone could live a pretty comfortable life, and we can build community. The main reason for this is political trappings, so that we don't realise that, because what would happen to society if we didn't need to work for so long? We would probably realise that we don't need these hierarchies. The hierarchy that capitalism and that neoliberalism embeds into society for you to serve your masters. We would probably quickly realise that actually, who is this serving? Only a very small, tiny percent of people. And we'd probably realise we don't need it, or we don't need them. So it's a handy ideology. Yeah, you need to work 40 hours, work 50 hours, work 60 hours, work 70 hours. But the system isn't designed to improve your life. The system is designed to keep you where you are. So guys, that's just some quick thoughts from me today. But it doesn't have to be this way. Through awareness, through sharing the message, we can change this. But, it's going to take awareness, and that comes from us. We've got to take responsibility as the working class. I know it's hard. I know we haven't always got time. We don't want to engage with political thought, political ideas, beliefs, ideology, but politics is interested in you no matter what. So if you ever want your life to improve, your situation, your community, your family, we need to engage. So yeah, that's just some quick thoughts for today, guys. Hope you have a good day. Comment below, what do you think? What can we do? Thoughts and ideas. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye. Peace.